Hey everyone, it is Chad here from GadgetGuruHD.com, and in this video we're going to be doing our full review of the Google Play Edition LG G-Pad. Now the first thing that you'll notice after your first booting up the device is that the G-Pad isn't running LG's bloated, clunky software, and instead it's actually running bare bones stock Android. Out of the box, this tab utilizes the latest version of Android 4.4 KitKat, which runs super smooth. Now this isn't a Nexus device. Instead, it's classified as a Google Play Edition. And the easiest way to explain a Google Play Edition handset is that it gets the super high-end hardware of the best devices out there, while also running the best Android software, stock Android. Another great thing is that the Google Play Edition G-Pad will actually receive updates faster than the standard G-Pad, which is also always nice. As far as 4.4 KitKat goes, not much has actually changed in what Android can do, but instead it places a bigger emphasis on Google Now, and cleaned up the design of the OS with larger icons and newer updated navigation systems. The build quality of the G-Pad is really superb. It features an iPad-esque dark aluminum slate backing that feels nice to the touch, but it definitely is a fingerprint magnet. I also feel like the G-Pad is just crafted really well, with an immense amount of attention to detail. The volume rockers are ultra precise, very tactile, and very premium, and it's just an overall very complete tablet. The main thing I was wondering about the G-Pad before I got it was if it was actually usable with one hand like the Nexus 7 is. Because if it isn't usable in one hand, then you might as well just go with a 10-inch tablet or stick with a 7-inch tablet. Luckily, I haven't had any issues palming the device in one hand, and in fact, the bezel is just large enough to navigate around the device. I've also been using the Nexus 7 and the iPad Air, and the Nexus 7 is a pretty narrow tablet, and that makes it perfect for reading books and magazines, but quite honestly, I haven't been picking up the Nexus 7 or the iPad Air as much since I've gotten the G-Pad. It's kind of an all-in-one tablet that can pretty much get rid of the 7-inch and also the 10-inch tablet. The 8.3-inch form factor really gives you a ton of portability, and it gives you a lot more screen real estate to work with instead of a 7-inch. When it comes down to the actual size of the G-Pad, it's 216mm in height and 126mm in width. It's really nice and thin, and as far as the weight goes, it's 338 grams, which makes it only several grams heavier than the Retina iPad mini. Now the LG G-Pad features the same 1900 by 1200 display as the 2013 Nexus 7, but of course the G-Pad's is a bit larger, which means the pixel density is a bit lower. The G-Pad does have an ultra crisp and high quality screen, but I have noticed that it is significantly dimmer than the Nexus 7 and the iPad, and this is definitely noticeable in my latest speed test comparison between the iPad Air, the G-Pad, the Retina iPad mini, and the Nexus 7 2013. And if you want more on that video, then I'll have a link down below in the description where you can find it. In my experience, the battery on the G-Pad was pretty good, and I was able to go several days with medium usage and the screen on auto brightness. Thanks to the Snapdragon 600 processor and the 2GB of internal RAM, the G-Pad flies through graphic-intensive games and slides through whatever I've thrown at it. Even after loading up Dead Trigger, Shadowgun, and all those games, I didn't experience any noticeable lag. When it comes to a tablet, or really any major purchase you make, price is definitely going to be a major factor. The LG G-Pad Google Play Edition comes in at $349, which is pretty steep considering the Nexus 7 2013 can be had for about $150 less. However, with the G-Pad you do get a larger screen and a micro SD card slot, so it's definitely enticing for those that need expandable storage. The LG G-Pad 8.3 is really a fantastic tablet. I've really loved the stock Android experience, the high quality build, and just the overall experience that the tablet delivers. But it definitely is tough to justify the high price tag. If you have the extra $150 to spend over something like a Nexus 7 or Kindle Fire HDX, then definitely check out the G-Pad. But I definitely say something like the Nexus 7 delivers a more of a bang for your buck. Anyway, hopefully this video all helped you out, and if it did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. I'm Chad from GadgetGuruHD.com, and I'll see all of you in the next video.